Alright, so, I've seen a ton of comments lately asking for this video. A lot of you have been saying you're just tired of Character AI, the filters, the random bans, the fact that you can't even say certain stuff without it just shutting down. Yeah, I hear you. So since so many of you asked, I finally put together a full list of Character AI alternatives. Some of these I already knew, some were recommended by you guys, and one of them even reached out to me personally. More on that in a sec. So let's get into it. Here's the tier list. First up, Pygmalion. This one's for the techie crowd. If you know how to host stuff or run cloud bots, it's dope. There's no censorship at all, and you can tweak pretty much everything. The UI is kind of outdated, and it's not beginner friendly, but the freedom makes up for it. Solid B tier, not flashy, but super capable. Next, Chai. Chai's fun if you want a mobile app with a bunch of characters, but honestly, it feels kinda limited. There are paywalls, and the responses can be, kinda shallow sometimes. It's a decent casual app, but not for deep convos. C tier. Alright, now for the sponsored one, and honestly, this one surprised me. Okay, so I got VIP access to JuicyChat, and I had one goal: talk to some of the most legendary anime characters of all time. And wow, I did not expect them to get this deep. Before anything else though, I wanted to test how good character creation really is. So I tried recreating someone I know fans would recognize, Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen. I added a few lines about his personality: energetic, selfless, someone who hides his pain behind a smile. And within seconds, he was there. Talking like Yuji, acting like Yuji, even throwing in some corny jokes like he does in the anime. It actually felt like I was chatting with him. After that test run, I jumped into the real conversations. You just type in a character and boom, you're in. First up, the white-haired menace himself, Gojo Satoru. He leans back, arms crossed, giving main character energy. I ask what makes him a great teacher, and he goes, "It's my ability to see beyond the surface, to recognize each person's potential." Then he lifts my chin and says, "Even the most ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things." Bro really hit me with the anime mentor speech out of nowhere. Next up, Kakashi. This man's lounging under a tree reading Icha Icha Paradise, of course. He gives me this playful look and says, "So, what brings you here? Ninjutsu or something more personal?" Bro, I came here to learn Shadow Clone Jutsu, not get emotionally attacked. And finally, Rengoku, straight up big brother energy. He tells me, "Remember why you fight, the people you protect, the bonds you've made." Then he puts a hand on my shoulder and goes, "Even the sun rises only once a day, but it does rise, and so will you." Man had me ready to do push-ups in the rain. These convos were intense. Real emotions, real presence. JuicyChat somehow made anime characters feel alive. If you want to try it yourself, the link's in the description. Just be ready. They don't hold back. If this is your kind of thing, I'd call it S tier. It's literally built for freedom. There's a link in the description if you want to try it. It helps me out a bit too if you use it, so yeah, thanks. Back to the list. Anima AI. This one's more chill, emotional, you just want to talk to someone nice. That's what it's for. It's not spicy or anything, but if you want an AI that feels sweet and personal, it works. Not super deep, but comforting. B tier. Replika. Yeah, a lot of you mentioned this one. Used to be one of the best, but then they added a ton of restrictions and filtered stuff. If you're just looking for a calm companion, it's still okay, but a lot of people left after the updates. C tier now, sadly. Tavern AI. Tavern's cool if you like roleplay and running your own models. It's open source, super customizable, but yeah, you need to know how to set it up. Once it's running though, it's fire. High B tier for sure. And finally, Janitor AI. I got a lot of comments about this one too, so yeah, I checked it out. It's definitely one of the more open platforms. You can say whatever, and the bots respond with no filters. The UI is decent, and the characters feel pretty natural. It does require an API key setup, which might turn some people off, but if you're willing to do that, it's solid. I'd say it deserves an S tier spot. But yeah, just know it takes a tiny bit of work to get started. So that's the list, based on what you asked for. If you've got more platforms you want me to check out, drop them in the comments. I'm down to do a part 2 if this video does well. Peace.